Hello, and welcome to the Focus on Gaming podcast, episode 112. I am Duncan.
And I'm Tom.
And today we're going to be talking, as usual, there's quite a lot of Microsoft. Mostly because they've stolen most of the headlines this week, as well as EA. Not great news, though, is there, generally? One day there might actually be some good news in gaming. You never know. But anyway, How are you, Tom?
Who knows? I'm okay. Yourself?
Not bad. Not bad. Busy week,
Yeah.
but I have got some gaming in because there was some games on Game Pass, which we'll get onto the big news about Game Pass. But yeah, I've been playing Settlers New Allies, which... have you ever played Settlers game?
No.
No. Have you ever played...
You know me in new games.
Townsman? That you can get on mobile and I think and on PC and stuff like that.
I haven't. No.
They're basically... Imagine a very slow and simple version of Age of Empires. So it's good.
Okay.
It's slow, it's simple, it's perfect for me. So I quite like it. It is very reminiscent of the old Settlers games. I played the original one back in the day on PC, and it's So you have buildings and you have to create paths between the buildings, and you have very basic wood and stone and iron, coal, gold, and then you create. It's almost sort of like an early version of these automation games. And my PC's being funny. So it's very, very slow. So it's not for everybody. But if you do like an RTS game and you're on console, it's not a bad one. There's controls. Controls are okay once you get used to them. They're not. It's not designed. I mean, it is designed literally to be with a controller, but in its heart, it's a mouse and keyboard game.
Okay.
And there's the occasional bug here and there, but nothing major that hasn't stopped me and lost me lots of things. But yeah. So good fun. And also I've been playing more Wobbly Life because my son's got really into it now, and so good for kids. It is GTA for kids, basically, with a wobbly jelly person. And it's awesome. And there's so many jobs to do, and they've just released the space update. So, and it's not just, you can go to space, fly around a bit and come back. I mean, it's literally a whole new... It's the equivalent of having Liberty City and then going, right, we're just going to put San Andreas on the side. Kind of thing. They've put a whole new world. That some of the jobs are a little similar to when you're on land, but it's all there's zero gravity. There's you can fly things around in 3D space. So yeah, brilliant. Wobbly Life, and it's good fun.
Certainly is.
It's very good fun.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, but Game Pass. So, guess we've been...
Oh, yes.
We've got to talk about Game Pass. Now...
The controversy continues on this one.
Yes, so no longer is there core, standard, PC and ultimate. So, let's get out before we go on to what's obviously caused the controversy. There is essential, which is essentially the same as core. It gets you online play. It gets you 50 selected games. But you will be able to stream games from now on core. And you can get a few reward points and everything. Then there is premium. Now, premium, and essential is there is no longer PC specific. All of these have the PC games. So you'll be able to play games on the PC games and Xbox games. So premium is 200 games on Xbox, they say, PC and devices. So you'll be able to stream games, but you may have to wait. And on Essential, you may have to wait. There may be a queue. And you don't get day one games. Now, Ultimate, they have added things. So it's still Ultimate will still get the day one games. So all MS Studio games, first party games. Now, as well as EA Play, you'll get Ubisoft Plus Classics, which, of course, PlayStation Plus, if you have extra or premium, you already get. But then in November, you will also be getting Fortnite Crew subscription included, which we looked up is a £10 a month.
Pretty awesome. Yeah.
Thing. So what's it include? I think you looked this up, didn't you?
Get
so
the Battle Pass, OG Pass, Lego Pass, Music Pass, and extras plus 1,000 V-Bucks every month. So that's pretty good. I mean, you're talking, God, 50, 60 pounds worth of stuff in there for.
So basically, you get like a battle pass for all the versions of Fortnite. So yeah,
but if you buy it on EA via the Fortnite game, it's £10 a month. It's a subscription. So, but if you buy them separately, you're talking 30, 40, 50 pounds worth of stuff.
These kind of things are like £5 to £10 each, aren't they? So as well as that, you will be able to stream the games at the highest quality they allow, and you will get either no or very short waiting times. So what is the controversy that people regard as? Well, Essential. We're going to do UK prices, but essentially, I think it's. I think I know the ultimate price in dollars. So essentially, $6.99 a month, £6.99, so £7 a month. Yeah, it's the same as Core was, I think. Then you got Premium, it's £11 a month. Okay, it's a bit pricey. So what, that you do already know the price. If I was to say to you all those things, everything, what would you expect it to be? Not what would you be happy paying? What do you think would be an acceptable?
What I think is acceptable, and what I'd say people think is acceptable, I would say probably about £18 a month.
Yeah, that's if I'd just been given those details, I would have said it's currently $14.99 a month at full price.
Yeah,
I would say maybe they're going to put it up to £20 a month. It's £23 per month, and I think in the US it's $30 a month, I believe.
Yeah,
which is
and the equivalent on the PlayStation
a lot of money.
It's $13.49 a month.
Yeah, so let's go through the PS Plus, the premium. I had a quick look, and yes, it's per month, but also you can buy it annually for £120, so £10 a month, and you get all the PS Plus monthly games. You get on the multiplayer, blah 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 blah. You get the classics catalog. And you get Ubisoft Classics, and you get PS5's cloud streaming, and you get the Sony Pictures catalog. So, yes, okay, you don't get the Fortnite thing, you don't get the EA Play, but EA Play is £20 a year. So it's, what's that, £1.50 a month? So it's not really that expensive for them. Personally, I think it's now more of a piece. It's now more of a PS Plus style. I think they're regretting doing the day one releases, because if you look at Premium, it hasn't got the day one releases, and it's less than half the price. Now, granted, people say yes, but EA Play, Ubisoft, and all this kind of thing.
I think it's a good price.
Is it worth it? Is it worth the money? Yes, I think it is worth the money. Do I or many people want to pay £23 a month or $30? No, I don't. I don't want to pay $22.99 a month.
No.
Thankfully, what I had already done about 2 weeks ago, because mine was coming to an end. 2 weeks ago, I'd bought some Core keys from CD Keys, who are now loaded, and so I was waiting for mine to expire. Mine expired yesterday, and so I had a load of Game Pass Core keys to load up for 3 years. And then as soon as I saw the price was going up, I bought a 12-month one, just a 12-month Ultimate from CD Keys as well. For hang on, no, I didn't. I bought 6 months. So anyway, now I haven't got to worry about it for another year and a half. But I got it for about £9.50 a month. It worked out as. Because of their exchange rates. I can imagine that they're going to, or they may have already changed their exchange rates slightly for when you're upgrading Game Pass Core, because it used to be 2-1, and I think mine might have even been done 3-1. Not sure, but yeah. So yeah, £23. I think they've been rather, sort of blind to the fact that people don't like subscription. People are being forced into subscriptions for everything now, and you have to be very selective. And the thing is, if you're in a house where everybody is playing, the whole family, you've got 5 of you, something like that, and you're all sitting there around a different console and PC and whatnot. And something like Ultimate would be awesome because one of you can play on PC, another one can play on an Xbox, another one can play on the Xbox with them, another one can play on the handheld PC or whatever, and you could probably end up sharing a lot of it. But if it's then struggling against PlayStation Plus, it's on gaming. Even Nintendo, I know theirs is relatively cheaper compared, but then you got your video streaming that people pay for, or TV, their internet. People are having to pay subscriptions for cars, like car services now, and then you've got all the standard things like mortgages and whatnot. It's a lot of money, and
It is.
I
I
don't
still
think
think the Xbox subscription though is worth £30 a month. I think they're underselling it.
Yeah. I no doubt that. I mean, if you work out £23 a month, so 230, about £280 a year. That is. If you only play like FIFA, it isn't for you. If you only play 2 games a year, it isn't for you. If you are somebody though who is going to get the full use out of it, absolutely it is. I mean, if you're going to buy, what would that be? About 5 games, full price, then you've already saved money. And I do play more than 5 games a year. It's I play pretty much every game that comes out on Game Pass.
It'd be interesting to see what the costs are for all the subscriptions combined, gaming wise, because there's a lot out there.
Yeah, I mean, just if like PC, people are paying for like GeForce Now, and it's not mega expensive, but that could be sort of. I think you can pay for various tiers that are like £15 a month kind of thing. I'll just have a quick look at that. GeForce Now pricing.
We need an all-in-one that does everything.
Yeah, I mean, if they could play nicely together, that would be great.
It'll come eventually. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, I mean the fact that EA and Ubisoft are playing nicely with everybody, it's pretty good. But Epic as well. Epic looks like Epic are playing nicely with Xbox as well. Well, at least Fortnite is. I think everybody would rather play. Epic would rather everybody went on the Epic Store and buy games on there, but they do realise where their bread is buttered, and their bread is buttered on consoles. So, if you right now said to me, "Oh, you got to pay £23 a month to pay Ultimate," I would seriously be considering going to Premium. I think the Premium one is fantastic value for somebody who just wants to play on Xbox or PC and just isn't that bothered about day one games, and and that sounds more like me because I don't play Fortnite at all. I do use EA Play a bit, but if I really want that, then I I can pay £20. That's fine. One payment of £20 in a year, and I can play things like I played through Dragon Age or the older FIFAs. That's the thing. I'm not bothered about getting the newest. Oh, they're not FIFA now, the EAFC. I'll quite happily play one that's 4 years old. But right now, I can play. I think FIFA 25 is coming to it or is on it. I don't know. But at least FIFA 24
Do you need
is.
the subscription for that, though?
What, EA Play?
Do you need the... Yeah.
You can buy it separately.
Yes, I'm saying, do you need it to play online on FIFA?
No, not to play online. To actually play the games, it's a game subscription, but it's their older games. So now you can pay as long as they don't withdraw them from use. Like the older, some of the older FIFAs, I think, were removed, so all the servers are turned off. No, so you can play all the Dragon Age games, all the Battlefield games. Like Mass Effect. You can play FIFA, Madden, PGA, all the EA games. And after normally up to a year, but sometimes they're reasonably quick. They can be 6 months. They appear on there, and they never remove them unless they're actually like if they're useless because the servers have been turned off. So it's. EA Play, it isn't for me. And Ubisoft Classics as well, for me, is not something that I need because they have actually released the Ubisoft Classics games onto Game Pass Ultimate already. And so there's about 40 games, I think, something like that, maybe more than that, that suddenly appeared in the recently added. And a lot of them are Assassin's Creed games. And I pretty much own all of them, either through buying them or like things like the Chronicles games, Assassin's Creed Chronicles. They were all given away with Game Pass, with Xbox Gold.
I own most of them already on from Xbox 360, PlayStation.
I own 1, 2, 3, Brotherhood, Rogue, 4, Syndicate, Unity. And then also the Far Cry games as well. I own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, New Dawn, Primal. So I don't need Ubisoft Classics.
You've got a lot.
Pretty much useless for me. So Ultimate, if I didn't have it for a year and a half stacked up, it would be useless for me personally.
I suppose it also.
But that's a me thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth 30 quid a month personally, but would I pay it? No, because I'm stingy. But you've got your ROG Ally X, whatever it is, coming soon.
Yeah, I have.
So you're gonna need to maintain your Xbox Game Pass subscription.
Yeah, I mean,
over the years.
And no. I mean, I will. It's a PC game, PC, so I'll be able to play all my games on Steam, GOG. Epic, Battle.net, all these. I own a lot of games. So if you take out what I own on Xbox, which is, I think, near actual owned games, I think it's near 900. But I think with Game Pass, I think I have access to about 1,500 games, something like that. So if you take them out, I still have access to probably about 15, 60, probably about 1,700 games through all the PC things. So a lot of those are repeats of games that I also own on Xbox. But all in all, I probably have 2,500 games, which I could probably never buy another game and still be fine for the rest of my life.
I suppose this kind of brings us on to our next topic, which is the EA takeover, because I think we're going to see a lot of changes now from EA and the games that they sell, and how will that play into the price rises on subscription services. I mean, with EA Pro subscription, I think it's £17 a month, if I remember rightly. So
the EA Pro is a subscription that gets you all of the EA games, even new ones.
Yeah.
So the EA Play is only £20 a year. It is platform specific though. So if you get it on Steam, you get the games on Steam. If you get it on Xbox, you can play EA games through the Xbox app and the EA app, I believe. So I think the Xbox one does give you access on PC, but not through Steam. Ubisoft Classics is $6.99 a month. Just seeing, can't see it. Oh yeah, yearly, £70 a year, or £150 for the premium, or £15 a month for the premium. So premium again gets you all the day one releases.
I think we are heading towards a subscription bubble burst. So a bit like we had with the internet bubble burst, I think we're going to have the same with.
Oh, absolutely! I've no doubt in that.
And they're going to have to rethink how they do everything, and rightly so. So, like, you may be buying a Netflix subscription, you get Xbox Game Pass thrown in with it, or you buy a mobile phone and you get PlayStation Plus with it, or whatever. But
absolutely, these tech companies need to work together and go, do you know what? We're making a load of money, but we need to distribute this and this and this. And this is the problem: is that Netflix comes up to someone like Xbox and goes, oh, and this is probably why Netflix have gone into the video game market, is because they probably have gone to Apple, they've probably gone to Microsoft, and they've gone, oh, we want to join up with you and do this. And Microsoft said, excellent, right, I'll spend $1 billion and you've got to spend $5 billion. And they go, no, we thought you'd spend $5 billion, we'd spend $1 billion. And they'll go, no, oh, no. And then, but we want 40% of the, this profit and this profit. And the other ones will go, well, no, you're only getting 20%. Oh, no, we're going to take 80%.
And the thing is, Netflix has that power. More so, I think, than Microsoft. Actually,
Microsoft is one of the biggest companies in the world, but it's not about but it's not about size of them. It is about where people are leaning towards. And the thing is, Netflix is bloody expensive. I don't pay for Netflix anymore. I used to, but as soon as that went up to about 14 quid for the premium, I'm like, I don't want ads.
£14.
Yeah, I don't want ads. I still pay for Disney, and they've just hiked the price in UK. I did get £2 off that with my phone. But I do. The only reason we have Disney is because the rest of my family are computer illiterate in terms of other ways of getting. So I can watch whatever I want, whenever I want, kind of thing. And I was like, why can't you? And it was like, at this point, it was like, your child is 3 and likes watching Teletubbies. That's no excuse.
The other one that you've got is Google just announced the Google Home Premium, which is another thing that's come into play.
You've got that with all the home stuff. You've got Blink and Ring with all the doorbell ones. With Amazon have pretty much a subscription for everything, although they are throwing more into Prime. What was it that I
Prime is very good.
Prime is very good. I mean, the fact that Prime, which has gaming on it and free games every month on PC, the free delivery, I think, which in the UK is next day delivery. I think in places like US, I think it's 1 or 2 day delivery. You get the TV, the video, Amazon Video, like Prime Video. You get, I've got, because I'm a sole trader, I get the benefits on Prime benefits on the business side as well. All sorts. So
I think with we subscribe to YouTube Premium. And
I've got we've got family YouTube Family.
Yeah, that's what we got. And we get YouTube Music and stuff like that with it. But I think for us that is a must, because
we pretty much don't watch standard TV now. We just, the boys just solely watch YouTube. And me and Shelley go to bed and watch YouTube and have YouTube playing overnight. And so if we had random adverts playing in the middle of video that we're watching. No, thanks.
No, it wouldn't work for me. But I think we're going to have to see changes to it, and I think it needs to be done. But anyway, let's talk about, because I know for tonight our time is limited, but let's quickly talk about the EA buyout. So to give you a bit of a breakdown on this to our listeners, Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund has announced a plan to take EA private for a £55 billion investment. Now, part of that means EA is going to get saddled with a £20 billion debt.
Yes, and they're now owned by Saudi Arabia and others.
And others.
Investment company, including, was it Jared Kushner, who's Trump's
He's
son-in-law?
He's one of Trump's lot, and
he's Trump's son-in-law.
Yeah. However, one thing I do believe is that EA have been answering to the board for a very long time. It's all about how much money they can recoup, and there's very little development, and that's been a criticism of EA for many, many years. So I do think this new route going private, and they've got to now recoup this 20 billion, and they've got to do it fast. And the only way to do that is to change the model and innovate. So I do think we'll see some really good things coming out of EA in the next sort of 5 years. It'll take a bit of time.
Yeah, but you say that though. It may be private, but it's still a board-controlled takeover kind of thing. It's now owned by a company that has a board that wants income. And also it's a board where it has a different cultural aspect. There's even been one of the. I think there was somebody who used to work for EA that said that they'd heard rumours that the Dragon Age IP was going to be sold off. Maybe that's a business plan, but then there's also rumours that that's not a business plan. It's because it has storylines that don't correlate with their beliefs. So,
but then if that's the case, you shouldn't get into the market.
Well, it's the same. It's whitewashing, isn't it? A lot of whitewashing. That's why this comedy show that's in Riyadh has caused a lot of bother, because people have gone over there who have got a lot of stick. We won't get too much into the politics, but
it's the same with the boxing, isn't it? They've got Riyadh season in the boxing, and they've invested, and they're looking at buying out Matchroom Boxing, which means fighters like Anthony Joshua will be Saudi boxers. I have no issue with this. I mean, they've done a lot of good for boxing, and I suspect they'll do a lot of good for gaming. But I do want to make sure, well, not I was saying it, I do think it's important to level playing field, and someone's beliefs should not come into impacting art.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that's wrong.
So we'll have to. It's early days. At the end of the day, it's
not even, to be honest, agreed yet.
It's still early days with how Microsoft and Activision is going, kind of thing. Yes, people say, "Oh, but this happened, and this is good, and this is bad, and whatnot." But it's still sort of, you've got to probably give it 10 years, and we'll see. Yes, there's been closures, but that was Microsoft just cleaning house, which was not great. But
and the buyout of EA has got to go through the regulators. It's got to be anti-competitive and all this other junk. So we're talking a good couple of years before that.
But they're not in gaming and buying up gaming, are they? They're just buying a company.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see. They're a very rich and powerful company, or investors. So I'm sure that this will all go through.
I wonder if the oil's running out for them to be diversifying.
This is what has been, sort of, I won't say rumoured, but this is why they're sort of diversifying. Everything from sport to, to green energy and all sorts. But there's a lot of whitewashing, but that's politics, and we don't want to talk about politics. So, right. yes, I am going to have to head off. So that's why we are going to probably have to give it a little snip here and cut off at the end.
Yeah, we've got a
But yeah,
few bite-sized episodes coming this week, so we'll get those out to you as well.
it's still, unfortunately, it's still 2 weeks until I get my ROG Ally Xbox X or ROG Xbox Ally X, whichever way around it is, because I can never
So if you
remember.
ever wanted an episode where Duncan doesn't shut up, that will be different, obvious, in 2 weeks' time, where we'll just sit there and listen.
Yay! I'll just be I'll be buried into it, so there'll be nothing there. Right.
Yeah, that'll be it. Okay,
Like and subscribe and all
check
that.
us out on Facebook and all the other junk, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.